Hello everyone and welcome to part 4 of our Return to Monkey Island playthrough. My name's Greg. On the previous episode we were on Lechuck ship and we recreated the potion that gets us to Monkey Island. We managed to use our lovely friend Murray, crushed him and threw him into it to complete it. However, the potion got ruined and then we had to convince all of the other pirates to follow another ship that was following us quite close by, who were creating their own potion. And we managed to do that, convinced them all, and we've now wound up here. They discovered we were going over a streetwood, threw us overboard, but luckily we could walk here because we could hold our breath for at one stage 10 minutes, now more like 8. But yeah, we're here at Monkey Island. Let's explore it. I think I said at the end of the last episode, I don't know how far we're through the game. Feels could be the halfway point, maybe could be only a third, we could be towards the end. It's hard to know. Haven't really struggled with many puzzles yet. The only one was the laundry machine that we had to fix to be able to crush Murray. That was the only one, and it didn't feel unfair. It was like, oh yeah, obviously you could crush a skull through that, but just didn't even think to try and fix it with the screws we got from the porthole. I'm pretty sure this stands for LeChuck plus Elaine. Let's take a look.
Aw, it's a heart with L and E someone romantically carved into the tree.
Oh, I'm very excited to return to Monkey Island. Is Herman Toothrot here? Is the question. Oh, there he is.
Murray, is that you? Sorry about the cannon. Oh, it's just a creepy skull. I'll keep this for my Shakespeare summer stock.
Okay.
I'm no phrenologist, but it seems okay.
All right. Monkey Island, missing a TM, sadly. So we have red berry bush. Gaze at the mighty volcano. Check out the shipwreck. Explore. There's a view there. Okay, let's take a look at this. It does say, begin your search of the red berry bush, follow the stone monkey hand, stick to the path by the wooden chicken, sneak past the bees and heed the sign, X marks the spot. But let's go to all these locations first. Oh, another trivia card. Which would be not really good. What fast sea creature can be seen swimming below from... I don't remember any of this. I'm gonna have a guess at this one. It's gonna be something like lime something for pirate to prevent scurvy. God damn it. I'm gonna have to play through this again and get this trivia stuff right. Eagle. No. You're not doing very well at this. Okay. So if we take a look at this. Stone monkey hand. Okay, we'll do that in a sec. Let's go.
That is gazeworthy.
Oh. Oh, I remember this bit here.
Dazzling. Murray, is that you?
Is it?
I probably should have left you in your crate. Oh, it's just a sea salt encrusted skull. I'll keep. It's a skull I found. Just some old skull.
I'm collecting skulls, weirdly. Okay, let's head back down. I'm just going to head back to the beach again to see if there were any trivia cards. I think I might have picked up one up at the end of last episode, so that might be why I can't spot any around here. Okay.
So that is gazeworthy.
Check out the shipwreck. Oh.
Murray, is that you? Sorry about flattening you. Oh, it's just a spooky skull. I'll keep this for Halloween.
How many named books are there in the mansion bookshelf? There was the recipe one. There was a romantic story. There was the one about the pirate guy with the disguise, about disguises. Recipe 1, pirate 1, So Westbury 1, disguise, romantic 1. Stuff from Captain Morgan. It's 5 or 7. It was 7. God damn it. Oh, we're terrible at this.
The rocks around here are treacherous. I have to be careful not to stub my toe. Yeah, the age-old battle of rock versus hull only ever ends one way. It says the Sea Monkey. Hey, this is my old ship from Monkey Island 1. Wow! The Sea Monkey brought me adventure
You
and
literally
fame.
called it Monkey Island
I
1.
feel like this is a good omen. Either that, or this forgotten wreck of a ship discarded on the beach is highly symbolic. Oh, I'd love to get the old girl running again. It'd be a great summer project. Oh, I'd love to get the old girl running again. It'd be a great summer project.
Okay. Interesting.
The Sea Monkey. Wow. The rocks around here are treacherous. I have to be careful not to stub my toe.
Interesting. Okay. Feels like we should be able to do something there. Let's go to the monkey head. Right, let's get 1 right, please. The scurvy dog vendor, nearsighted. Thank God. That's got to be him.
Murray?
No,
Is that
it's
you?
not.
Sorry about the things I said to you. Oh, it's just a rancid skull. I'll keep this for the voodoo lady.
Ooh, okay.
It's them. I better just stay back and eavesdrop.
Can't you just break the security? Thought you were good at this stuff.
Keep talking and you'll find out how good I am.
Any place, anywhere, any place. Why aren't we waiting in the jungle?
Because I need to finish setting up the ritual here. You
Ritual.
can go ahead if you want to.
And leave you two to plan behind me back? Me don't think so.
3. Though truly it is I, Murray, and I alone who possess the cunning necessary to achieve victory.
You keep out of it or I'm hiding your jawbone again.
Interesting. Lots of spikes with skulls. Something tells me.
Well, I'm no phrenologist, but it seems okay.
How come we have to do this right here?
It's the best power spot on the island.
Place gives me the creeps. And I don't creep easily.
Okay, anything else?
In case you were wondering about your reward for
6
uncrushing me,
spikes.
you need
3.
not worry. When this is done, and I unleash my terrible wrath upon the world, your heads alone will be spared, and you may sit at my feet when all else has been reduced to ashes.
Feet?
Figure of speech.
I thought I told you to stop talking. I'm happy to recrush ya if you want.
So as not to disrupt Lila's preparations, I shall for the moment remain silent. Silent, but deadly.
How much longer are we going
Okay.
to wait for Lechuck?
Be patient.
Is that it?
How much
Yeah,
longer?
okay.
Be patient.
All right. Interesting.
It's faded over the years, but it still says private property.
Okay, and as always, just checking. Don't think there's any more. Okay. No more trivia cards, so that's surprised. Ah, trek to Volcano Beach. There was another location around here. Trivia card. Come on. Which of the following cannot be found? Yes. Oh, I forgot the voodoo tricks you can do at home. Oh, and there was like a novel which is so long and garbage like I didn't even finish it. There was 7. Damn it.
It's a weird looking skull.
2, 3, 4. Got 5. Oh no! Hang on a second.
It's some driftwood that washed up on the beach.
Return to LeChuck's
relate.
needlessly overstated ship. We can go back on the ship. Let's do that.
I guess not.
Oh. Trivia card. We'll do that. So let's do it now, actually. Below the cliff on Monkey Island is a rubber tree. Ooh.
This whole tremendous ship is kind of a floating midlife crisis.
Oh, another skull.
It's a soaked skull.
It's a rubber tree. That's from the first game. What's
I'm
this?
sensing pure evil here, more than what's reasonable for an ordinary sea creature.
Okay. Ooh, and here we are. So, let's have a little peer into here.
So many fond, greasy memories.
Let's check out the rudder. Is the guy still there? Go have a little talk with him. Yeah.
Drowning down with just me thought.
Hello again.
Again? I don't know you. I'd remember an ugly mug like yours.
Ooh, my mistake. See you later.
No, wait. Only joking. Hang about. Maybe you can give me a hand. I'm a bit stuck.
Did I see you stuff a notebook into your shirt?
There's nothing you need to know about. Go away.
What's in the notebook? Is it a diary?
Look, it's poems, all right? Zombie pirate poems, but they're not finished. I've got some problems to work out with them still.
Maybe I could help you with your poetry? I've dangled a metaphor or two in my day.
Well, I am stuck in a few places. For instance, what rhymes with worms?
Squirms. I literally thought that.
Squirms.
Oh yeah, that could work. All right then. I also need an idea for something that grows.
Resentment.
Resentment.
I think that fits.
Yeah.
How about a rhyme for black?
Black, yak, snack, cracked isn't orange, fanatic. It's yak or snack. It's gonna.
Snack.
Right,
Yeah.
of course. Very nice. Thanks a lot. I was a bit underwater there, but I think at least I can call the first volume wrapped up now.
Oh, that's nice.
What do you want?
Now that they're finished, would you show me your poems?
What? So you can steal them? Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm even asking. How did you get stuck on the rudder?
I was just doing my job, breaking in a new swab. Nah, that's not bad. Lob, fob, gob. Oh, gob. Gob could work. Anyway, let's just say that upper management took exception to my methods. And here I am.
The new swab you mentioned. What was he like? Rising star? Diamond in the rough?
A useless plank. I don't think he knows one end of the mop from the other. Also, he come down here, stole a knife I was keeping in my back, and left me stuck. Didn't even try to help.
Maybe if you'd been nicer to that swab, he'd have helped you.
Not him. Sometimes you can just tell about people.
Did you ever think maybe you deserve to be left down here because you're a cruel bully with self-esteem issues?
No.
All right.
Your evening.
You're leaving without helping me. When I get out of here, I'm gonna eat what little there is of your brain and use your broken ribs to pick my teeth.
Can I help him out? Can I stab him? No. All right. Let's get out of here. Right. Can I climb back in the ship here?
They've sealed it shut.
No. Okay.
You!
Hi.
You're not welcome on this ship, Threepwood.
So potentially we need to get back on the ship. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Right, let's just do a quick... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, no, did not mean to do that. Oh. No cutscene skip, but luckily it's not too bad. What I meant to do was... So yeah, so there wasn't anything here. Very dead squid.
I'm not even a fan of live squid.
Alright, I was wondering what that was. I think that's the one we saw. So, it's gonna just check. So this is where you could use the what's interactive. Oh, we're going up here again. I'm gonna walk over here.
This is where I accidentally fell years ago when the ledge collapsed. Good times.
Yeah, and it was a rubber tree.
I should be more careful this close to the edge. You never know when the ledge might collapse. Rock solid.
Oh. Come on.
Rock solid.
It feels like it might fall.
Rock solid. Rock solid.
Damn.
Rock solid.
Alright. That's a shame. I don't know what's under there then. Okay. Let's go here. Let's look at this. Begin your search to the red berry bush. Follow the stone monkey hand.
It's a big stone monkey party.
Okay, then it says stick to the path by the wooden chicken. Aha.
Well, I would have carved a pulley in the...
Oh, there's a birdhouse.
I didn't know the island was zoned for housing.
Sneak past the bees and heed the sign.
Secret this way. That's pretty straightforward, which I appreciate.
Oh, X marks the spot. Damn it, I thought it was going to be more complicated. Because I think I said, I was like, oh, this looks like it's... Because Wally's mark I thought was a W. When I edit the episode, I'll see it. But I thought a previous map had a W. And I was like, oh, this is an M, sorry. Is that like... Is that a hint?
What an amazing stroke of luck. A free shovel to dig up the secret with.
I mean, this isn't a secret. Alright.
Whoa!
And tooth rot, I'm guessing.
That's not Lechuck.
Why would you want a Lechuck when you could have a Guybrush?
This clown won't know Lechuck's secrets. But I guess we could torture him anyway.
Wait! I know plenty of Lechuck's secrets.
Do you know LeChuck's theme song, his catchphrase, or his favorite food?
How about his lookout's favorite food? I know that one all too well.
Not helpful.
Ugh, this is going nowhere.
We wouldn't even be in this bind if you'd let me kill him on Melee.
Don't start with me, Lila. Remember, it was me that intercepted the real map on its way to LeChuck in the first
Yes,
place.
it is a fake
That's
map.
a blank piece of paper.
It's encrypted.
That's why it's got the
I
M on
can
it. I
reveal
knew
with
it wasn't a
dark
real
magic
map.
Spell, but I have to have LeChuck's personal information to break the security. As part of the spell, we have to play his music, say his catchphrase, and eat his favorite food.
You could just ask him?
Ugh, LeChuck is too powerful to face directly. This trap was supposed to catch him off guard so we could get the information out of him.
And now we're out of root beer.
I swallowed a lot. Maybe wait a half hour?
Or I poke a hole in you and it squirts out right away.
We could search his ship for information while he's gone?
We thought of that, but the ship's enchanted to be unboardable.
Only LeChuck and his crew can get on it.
Well, not sure I was ever technically fired. I mean, I did wind up at the bottom of the ocean, but no one ever said the words, "You're fired."
You can get on the ship.
Probably. I mean, definitely. Yes.
Fine. Here's the deal. You find out what we need to know. We decode the map and we split the secret 4 ways. That's the only offer, and I won't make it again. In or out.
What are the alternatives?
We kill you.
I accept.
Okay.
No way! You teamed up with Captain Madison?
Well, they were planning to double-cross me, of course. My only option was to do it first. Double-cross them before they could double-cross me. Triple-cross.
Dad.
I'd get them what they needed to work the spell on the map, and then I'd find a way to steal it.
Cool!
Remember, it's his theme music, catchphrase, and favorite food.
We're camped at the Big Monkey Head if you need anything.
Actually, there is one thing.
I don't have the shovel. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so if you look at this map, instead of W for Wally, it's an M for Madison. Okay, let's go back into the jungle. So, is there any other paths around here? So once we go this way.
Just a whole lot of jungle around here.
Okay. Once we go this way.
I think I definitely lost
All
my
right.
way.
Okay. Well, let's go to the Big Monkey Head and let's see what happens if we stick these skulls on the thing.
Hey, partner. We're ready on our end. Have you learned Lechuck's secrets yet?
I ran into some trouble boarding the ship.
Is it the enchantment keeping you off?
Good news. We get to kill him after all.
No, that's not it. I lost my eye patch disguise, so the crew knows it's me, and they won't let me back on.
You need to look like one of them. I know a good spell that can do that. I'll need a secret to build it on. Get me a physical object from one of the crew. Something they would keep hidden from the others.
Okay, I'll see what I can come
I
up
need
with.
the book of poems. Okay.
Those must be Lila's disguise-making potions.
Threepwood,
There
I
we go.
might have known you'd be wrapped up in this. It's just your kind of swamp.
Yours too, it seems.
I do like the moral black areas.
How was your trip to Monkey Island?
Damp. People kept dropping me into cauldrons of glop for some reason. But I'll have my revenge on all of them, especially that withered zombie man on LeChuck's crew.
Oh, he doesn't know it was us.
Are you getting a cut of the secret too?
They've promised me your skeleton, minus the head, of course.
Ah,
How is it that you're not flat anymore?
What the? How did you know about that? Who've you been talking to? I've got my eye on you, Threepwood, so to speak.
Is it uncomfortable to be stuck on a pointy stake?
I know an easy way you can find out. Now, stop bothering me.
Is it uncomfortable
Okay.
to be stuck?
I know it now.
we've got this.
I wonder if this arm bone has anything to do with anything.
Yeah.
Could be a humerus, or maybe the ulna. It's hard to tell without some deep forensic analysis.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to do all but one, I think.
Is it uncomfortable to be stuck on
Okay.
I know it now.
All right, let's put the last one on. Point to this.
Go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Very good. It's a puzzle.
Ouch! Hey!
Okay. Okay, very clever. So Murray is fa, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti. So, that's what I want to do. All right. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, and then it goes back to do. So, good puzzle. Do will go there. So we're just doing the scale. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. So... No. Do, re, mi, fa. Sorry. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la. Oh my god. Do, re. Do. Dorothy, Regina, Mina, Fa, Lance, Timon. Alright, let's put that one there. So, oh no, don't remove.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Hey. Oh, there's going to be some sort of achievement playing something like, I don't know, LucasArts. I'm going to stop. That Star Wars theme or something like that. Okay.
Bye, partner.
Yeah. Okay, we need to get that book of poetry. So let's go this way and let's talk with Gullet again. I think that's what his name was.
Thinking thoughts I really ought not.
Hey,
What do you want?
Okay.
do you happen to know LeChuck's catchphrase?
No. Whenever he's yelling, I get too distracted counting his teeth to pay attention. Got me in trouble a few times.
Now that they're finished, would you show me your poems?
What? So you can steal them? Oh, I don't think so.
Hey,
What do you want?
would you happen to know LeChuck's favorite food?
I've got better things to do than watch that guy eat.
Do you know if LeChuck has a theme song?
Does the screaming of his enemies count?
I doubt it.
Then no.
Enjoy your evening.
Not likely.
How would we get a book off him? So. No. Can I smack him with the bone? No. Can I trade? No. Can I knife him? No. It's the business
Pirate
card.
Times. Editor Conrad Lee.
Ooh.
Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Ready to publish your unrecognized genius. Yes.
I've got a friend who edits a paper. He might be
There we
interested
go.
in your poetry.
That'd be fantastic. But I'm a little inconvenienced at the moment, stuck on the rudder and all that. Maybe you could show my work to your editor friend?
I'd be happy to do that.
And let's just keep this a secret between us, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Mum's the word until they're announced.
Okay. Perfect. Let us trek back to the three pirates who are definitely going to betray us. Okay, we are back. Where are our trusty partners?
Hey, partner.
Gullet was keeping this under wraps. Can you use it to make a disguise?
Slimy worms that wryly squirm. I can see why someone would want to keep this a secret. It's drivel. It's
Oh, you
perfect.
shouldn't. Don't make fun of him.
Qui doloram ipsum, quia dolor sitamet.
Ooh.
Nisi utali vexia comedo consequat. Exceptor sim docecat, cupidetat non proident.
Gonna work out what language that is. If it's real. Latin, maybe?
Use the first poem to activate the disguise, and the last one to be yourself again.
Fantastic. Thanks.
Keep us looped in on your progress.
Yep, will do.
Okay.
What are you still hanging around for?
Sorry, did not meant to do that. So how does this work?
Slimy worms that wryly squirm. Ideas fill my head. The poems flow as resentment grows, creatively undead.
Oh,
That's enough for now. I don't want to waste all the magic power. My soul is black. I've had a snack. The stench is growing worse. I miss the me I used to be before the zombies curse.
okay, interesting. Guess those poems would have changed depending on our responses.
Partner.
Unless, of course, we got them right first time. Right. Let's get back to the ship. Meanwhile.
This can't be right.
Isn't that a mop tree? I didn't realize you were on a mop quest.
Not since my college days. And then I was just experimenting. That's not important right now. Someone messed up, and I think I know who.
Interesting. The voice actor is growing on me. It's not. I still think El Bowen's one is. Oh, is that like? Do trivia cards come back or? This is a previous. Right. Okay. It's not fixed. Interesting, because we've had that one before in the jail and we got it wrong, which says to me that if you don't get it right first time, you might get a chance to pick it up again later. Because yeah, we'd already got the one there and it's just reappeared. Let's see if I can get it wrong again. So I tried freedom last time. Is it Boots? Because she doesn't want to do the race. God's sake. Oh, I don't even care anymore about that. That's for another playthrough. Right, let's get back to Lechuck's ship. Right, and now let's do it. Oh, let's not do that. Let's do that.
Worms that wryly squirm.
Oh.
Permission to come aboard?
Gullet. I thought we'd lost you.
Still feeling the sting of your knife.
I got the knife back, so you let me know if the feeling fades. Your voice sounds funny.
Yeah, still a few quarts of seawater in the lungs, I guess.
I guess. Anyway, welcome back to the ship. Do me a favor and guard this spot until Lechuck and Iron Rose get back.
Okay.
I've almost finished the piece I was working on, and I want to get back to it.
It's me, Gullet. Why would you trust me with that?
Because you know if you screw it up, I'll stab you again.
Okay, nice.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Gullet, you smell cleaner than usual.
Thanks. Do you happen to know LeChuck's catchphrase? I'm trying to be more like him.
Well, then you should change your catchphrase every few minutes. I have no idea how he keeps track.
Okay.
Do you happen to know LeChuck's favorite food?
No, but Putra probably does.
Yeah, okay, I kind of gathered
she's
that.
The cook and all.
Right. Does LeChuck have a theme song? I'm planning a surprise.
Surprising LeChuck doesn't sound like a good idea, but he did say something recently about having a theme composed. I don't know if it was ever finished.
Okay. His catchphrase changes. Interesting. What is this?
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture.
Okay, so we're back up here now. Let's do this. Always good fun. Let's head down into here.
These open plan offices are all the rage now.
So... Okay, what's this book?
It's LeChuck's personal diary. I wouldn't have pegged him as the type for self-reflection.
Yoink. Let's have a little read. I'm really enjoying the new diary that Cutthroat Kelly got me. I'm impressed that they would bestow this gift on me, given that I was the one that cut their throat. I'm going to write in it every day. 5th of June. It's the 5th of June. Time flies when you're having fun, sailing, pillaging, terrorizing, etc. July 9th, crazy time tonight. Crew had a what is your most embarrassing Guybrush story game of charades around the big pot. August 1st, just crossed the 19th parallel on our way to terrorize Bermuda. Ran into a pesky custom ship. Easy to outrun and lob voodoo cannibals at it. See, there was something about this ship and in the trivia. Interesting. Bundled up and went to the deck to do some more star charts. Got a good look at the grog mug. Arrived at Skull Bay and dropped anchor. Petra is going to make mac and cheese for dinner. If I didn't know better, I'd say she was underperforming on purpose. Attacked and scuttled a mail ship today. Good fun. The sea was covered with tatters of holiday gift wrapping and it looked like an exploded clown. Brought back fond memories, but I seem to have forgotten the name of the clown. Note to self, do more memory exercises. Trying out a new catchphrase. Brandish my blasphemous cutlasses. This is much better than my last one. The mainsail looks too nice. I'm sending a deckhand up to rip it and shred it so it has more of an evil feel. New crew keeps asking why I hate Guybrush Threepwood so much. I can't point to one thing with Guybrush. It's an endless list of little annoying things with him. Guybrush keeps popping up into my life when I least expect it. I rue the day when I first went up against him years ago after he ruined the wedding to my true love Elaine. Decided to get myself a new catchphrase for Christmas. Plunder my blasphemous cutlasses. Ho ho ho. January 5th, forgot to mention the crew threw me a birthday party the day after we got to Skull Bay. Keel helped them all. P.S. Keel needed cleaning anyway. Thinking more about why I hate Guybrush, he seems to think we're nemesis, mortal enemies locked in a forever combat. Truth is, I could care less about him. It's like the mosquito thinking we're nemesis when the mosquito is just an annoying insect to be quashed. Iron Rose called my catchphrase tired this morning, lashed her to the bowsprit, but have decided to give my bristling beard a try. God damn. Had a long conversation with Rose as we roasted s'mores over burning bodies on the beach of Terror Island. I love that place. Her point of view is the more I dismiss Guybrush as a simple irritant, the more it's obvious that he and I are truly nemesis. Making a list of all the reasons I hate Guybrush. 1, stupid name, who names their kid Guybrush. 2, thinks he's a mighty pirate when he's neither. Always trying to hunt for the same treasure I am. Stole a lane from me. He gets much better press than I do. Only interested in the glamour of piracy. I walk the walk. He just talks. My ship is a lot better than his. February 14th. Oh, Elaine. This is Valentine's Day. All these long years I still yearn for the warmth of your embrace. Damn Guybrush, the day will come and the end of thee is foretold. 17th February. Idea for a new catchphrase. Brandish the quivering timbers. Not sure about this one yet. We'll have to sleep on it before I put it into action. Seagulls circling the ship today. Normally giant rats with wings would be my sort of thing, but they tried to steal my morning kippers. Ooh. And they're whitewashing the deck to the point where none of us can keep our footing. Thinking of conjuring a permanent storm to keep the blasted things at bay. Ship is a mess. I'm instituting a new required swabby report. Tested out punishment techniques this afternoon. Wading hooks were highly effective. We'll need to replace a few crew members. Only remembered afterwards Rose's recommendation not to use the ship's surgeon as one of the test subjects. We'll schedule her for an extra few lashes for letting me forget. I decided to give up terrorising the seas when we get to port. I'm going to look into some charity work, dig up my plunder and pay restitution to my victim. Top of my list is apologising to Guybrush and giving him a big hug. April Fool's Day. Ha ha ha, cracked myself up. Decided to revise my catchphrase to Threepwood's Bane. Short and sweet, I like it. Problem with the new catchphrase, hearing Threepwood's name too often. I'm going back to the one I had on the 17th. Is that brandish the quivering timbers? Yeah. Map to Secret Island arrived today. Security measures do not seem to be working, but now that it's here on the ship, it can't possibly fall into the wrong hands anyway. I should have had Wally use my personal cipher, but he wanted to bind it tighter to me. We'll have a word with that snivelling little map maker about it once the secret is recovered. Yancy and Mad Flora mentioned Guybrush dinner. We'll need to hire replacements, maybe at Melee. Already stopping there for voodoo supplies. Bay Port at Melee. Townsfolk unsurprisingly unfazed by the presence of the ship. Miss the old days. Note to self, destroy a few buildings with cannon fire on next visit. May 14th, just came up with a doozy of an insult. Hee, I cracked myself up and sent Guybrush to his death. There will be a celebration this eve. Note to self, send my condolences to Elaine. So, brandish the quivering timbers. Jesus Christ, that was long. I want this veil.
If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake.
Yeah.
If I'm right, it would be a big...
So let's go back to the hold, see if anything's different. Nah, boarded up. Let's speak
What are you working on?
here.
The score for Lechuck's theme. Nothing you'd be interested in. Get back to your post.
I want that. Okay.
Go, lad, you tough old slab of crocodile meat. Somehow I knew you'd make it back. Can I fix you something to eat?
Okay.
Well, have whatever LeChuck's having.
LeChuck's on the island, looking for the big secret.
You cook for LeChuck. Does he have a favorite dish?
Don't tease me by trying to take an interest. You've never had the slightest appreciation for my talents. You think I just sling hash.
You're the best cook I've ever known.
I got promoted,
Oh,
you
damn it.
nerd lout. Get out of my galley.
Okay, I'm going.
Let's try that again.
What dish does LeChuck ask you for more than any other?
You're just teasing me. You've never had the slightest appreciation.
Yeah.
You're the best chef I've ever known.
Chef? You called me chef? In all the years you've known me, you've never done that before. I don't know what happened while you were overboard, but I like this change in you. What was it you wanted to know about?
LeChuck's favorite food.
Well, that's easy. Tentacles with daisy sauce.
Yeah.
Don't blame me. It's not my favorite food.
Are we almost to the part about the triple cross?
Not quite.
Tentacles with daisy sauce.
Okay.
A classic. Can you make me some tentacles with daisy sauce?
Sorry, I'm all out of the main ingredient.
Okay.
Do you happen to know LeChuck's theme song?
I don't know. Flair's the composer. I think she's on deck duty right now.
No. I mean, yes. Sure she is. Well,
Okay.
I've got work to do.
Right.
Tentacles we need. How do we get that from her?
Maybe I can book a side trip to Horsey Island.
Was there any one of these we can answer? What's father can be seen soon? Yeah, it's a squid. Bowls. Damn it. Okay. So let us ring something up here, maybe. So if we ring that once.
One bell. Voting hour.
Can I move?
What's going on? I don't like being interrupted.
I don't know.
Someone rang the bell.
And can I... Yoink.
It's the theme music Flair was working on. A jaunty little tune like this would be great at parties.
Easy.
Well, I'm not waiting around any longer. I've got work to do.
Waste of time. Hope my soup didn't
Cool.
burn.
Dodo miso of farfari. Is that It's almost certainly that. It's almost certainly that. Let's go up to the crow's nest. Oh, trivia card. How long? 8 minutes. Boom.
These things get more sophisticated every year. These things get more sophisticated every year. Hey, I can see all the way to the giant monkey head. Madison, Lila, and Trent are all talking. They look happy, planning what to do when they're finished with me, no doubt. Well, I'll have the last laugh. Ha! Madison, Lila, and they look happy, planning what...
Okay,
well,
let's have a little chat with
I wouldn't want to
Flam.
wake him up.
Anything I can do with Mr. Flambe there? We've got the catchphrase, so I need some squid. So let's. I think this should be relatively easy. Was that the dead squid that was on? Because there was this thing over here, and I think it washed up dead. Yeah. A very dead squid.
I'm not even a fan of live squid.
Can I take some of the tentacles? Yeah. Cool. Let's return to the ship. Excellent.
Slimy worms that wryly squirm.
And then down here, ship's galley. Get the tentacles. Here we go.
Could you make tentacles with daisy sauce with this?
That's a nice one. Have it for you in a jiff.
I mean, I love calamari,
Bon
so
appetit.
That's it?
Sometimes simple is best.
I'd rather not, honestly.
I bet that tastes delicious. It's daisy sauce. I mean, it could just be a sauce made with daisies. Do we have everything now? I can play the thing and that, and I know the catchphrase. Okay, back to the monkey head. And we are back at the monkey head. And
Hey,
so,
partner. We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
yeah.
I know all of LeChuck's secrets. Let's do this thing.
Okay, let's get started. The first step is to play LeChuck's theme music. You're the one who knows how it goes, so you're in charge. Your instrument is over there.
Watch who you're calling an instrument.
Okay, so we've already set this up, which is good. Let's have a look. Do, do, mi, so, fa, fa, re. Do, do, mi, so, fa, fa, re.
Do, do.
Oh, already forgotten it. Mi, so, fa, fa, re.
Mi, so, fa, fa, re.
Yeah, it is the tune.
That's promising. Next step. Madison, let's have the map. Quis nostra fugiat, nulla tempor.
Okay.
Labores nisti ex comedo consequat. Quick, say LeChuck's catchphrase.
Oh, shit. I don't... Brandish...
Brandish. The quivering
The quivering timbers.
Quis atem
Jesus, I thought I'd be able to look at it.
Now,
Yeah.
eat LeChuck's favorite food.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Can't someone else do it?
No.
Oof. Okay.
Here we go.
Wow.
Look, there are lines on it.
It's working.
Who's that?
This dark magic stuff gets kind of intense. Anybody see where the map got to?
Not your concern.
Thanks for your help. Time to go.
Wait.
Any last words before we drop you off the cliff and retrieve the secret for ourselves?
Oh, yes, please.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Noted.
Oh.
Oh, no.
And now good riddance to Murray, the annoying demonic skull.
Wait, I have a family.
Good. Trent, let's have a look at the map again.
Odd. It was just in my pocket.
Never mind. I remember what was on it. Let's go get the secret.
It came from over here somewhere. What the? Threepwood? So, you survived walking the plank only to stumble off a cliff. I always knew you were a buffoon, but this really takes the prize. Speaking of taking the prize, as you lie here, slowly dying, feel free to torment yourself with the knowledge that I will shortly have the secret. And then the fairy lane as well. I didn't quite catch that, but no matter. Your last words will be forgotten, along with you. Soon, not even the stench of your passing will remain, as the world moves impeccably onward.
Captain Lechuck, it's Captain Madison, sir. She and the others have just set sail. They're leaving the island.
Leaving? They must know where the secret is. If we hurry, we can catch them at sea and persuade them to share.
I think my pancreas is broken. Possibly also my spleen and my gallbladder. Whatever that is.
Hello? Is someone here? Guybrush! Oh no. Are you okay?
Depends on your definition of okay.
Let's start with likely to survive the next 2 minutes.
I suppose I can manage that if I have to.
Oh, I'm afraid I insist.
What are you doing here? Did you come to rescue me? How did you even get to Monkey Island? I guess you made the potion?
You used a potion to get here. It's so cute. But let's not get sidetracked. You've fallen off a cliff.
I can't compete with Lechuck or Madison, let alone both. They've got crews. They've got ships. They've got supernatural magic powers. I've got some crackers and 2 monocles.
And your charming personality.
Might as well just lie here and starve to death.
I've got a better idea. Come back with me to Scurvy Island. I'll take a break from the Scurvy project to nurse you back to health.
Yeah, why not? I'll never get the secret now that the map is gone.
What do you say, huh?
Hello?
Murray, is that the map to the secret?
That melonhead put me in his pocket with it. I grabbed it for leverage.
Holy cow! The secret is at the voodoo shop.
Yeah,
on
obviously
Melee
it's the
Island.
keys.
Change of plan, Elaine. We're going back to Melee.
We are? What about all the things you just said?
We better hurry if we're gonna get there first. Where's your ship?
It's actually your ship. Your old ship, I mean. The Sea Monkey is wrecked on a beach just east of here.
I know, I saw it.
I got dropped off here so I could fix it up as a surprise for your birthday.
What a great present.
She's got a
always
fishing
amaze me.
lore thing as
I had no
well.
idea you knew ship repair.
I don't know any more than you do, but I brought a manual. Why don't we fix it together?
Dibs on the good hammer.
Race you to the ship.
Aww.
Advanced ship repair for the dummy klutz. It's like it was written just for me. I feel like we're entering a new phase in our relationship.
I am trying to contain my joy.
All right.
Come on, Murray. We've got our work cut out for us.
I don't relish the idea of being with you, but I guess it beats spending the next 100 years on this stump. Maybe. Wait, not the bucket.
So I guess that these all of X's, they were marked for being cut down, and that's why we got that question wrong, because it's not another stump. Sorry, not a rubber tree, it's a stump.
Slowpoke.
You had a head start.
I'm gonna head this way. Just to see no trivia cards around here. Okay. Up to see here. Let's go back to the monkey head in case anything's different. Now that they've all gone.
That's still the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen. No, actually, I guess Lila used them all up when she made the disguise.
Okay. Yeah, alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back to there.
Anytime you're ready, Guybrush.
Okay.
People repair ships all the time. How hard could it be? People repair ships all the time.
Okay.
How hard could it be? Advanced ship repair for the dummy klutz. It's like it was written just for me.
Let's repair this ship. Very good.
Well, we did what we could with the materials at hand.
I love it. It oozes nostalgia.
Among other things, you steer, I'll bail.
Part 4, things get complicated. And then we're back to Melee Island. I knew something about these keys.
Huh. I would expect Madison or Lechuck's ship to be here by now.
Oh my goodness, look at the damage. I've got to go and talk to Carla about organizing earthquake relief.
You're not coming to the voodoo shop?
Well, of course I want to, but this is a crisis. There'll be other damage. I have to help. Well, I'll want to hear all about it later.
Right. Yeah. See you soon.
Okay, we are back on Melee Island, and it's something to do with something about those fishing laws. There's something about the keys, fishing laws. I feel like it's all connected to a secret organization, and there was that woman with the snowy outfit, and she had a key there on her head. Are we setting off all over the different islands to get these keys? Is this maybe there's so much more of this game, I don't know, but I think that's a great place to end episode 4 of this Return to Monkey Island playthrough. Yeah, I have no idea how much is left, and I'm really liking this game so far. And once again, I haven't got stumped yet. I think the puzzles have been, I wouldn't even say hard, but fair. They've been somewhat, you know, pretty standard. A couple of challenging ones, but everything's been pretty fair so far. And yeah, I am looking forward to seeing where this goes next, and hopefully there's so much more of this. Hopefully I'm only a fraction through the game. I could look at the achievements in Steam to see how many more there are, but let's not bother doing that. But yeah, next time let's figure out what's exactly going on with those keys and what the exact secret is. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one.